You didn't buy the cheap scooter. You did the research. You paid double for the trusted brand, the one with the reviews, the app, the aluminum frame, the story. It came off the same assembly line as the one you skipped. 6 of the biggest names in electric scooters trace back to the same small circle of Chinese factories. Different logos, different price tags, same production lines. We ranked them, worst markup first. The brand at the top is the one you were probably about to buy. The pitch is consistent across the category. Aerospace-grade aluminum, regenerative braking, smart apps, dual motors. Each brand tells the same story, that a premium electric scooter is a premium machine, engineered by specialists and tested by engineers. You're told you're paying for the motor, the frame, the safety systems, the design. The industry sells the idea that the price tag signals build quality. That's the promise on the box. Number 6 is Segway, the name that started the personal mobility category. Today, Segway is Segway 9bot, a Shanghai-listed conglomerate reporting a gross margin of 28.24%. That margin sits on top of a wholesale business as well. Segway doesn't just sell you a scooter. Segway builds scooters that end up under other brand names on this list. The logo on the deck was the illusion. The factory was always the same. Number 5 is Xiaomi, sold as the affordable smart scooter, the Mi Electric line at $300 to $500. What the box doesn't say is that Xiaomi owns 10.91% of 9bot. 9bot builds the scooter. Xiaomi puts its logo on it. The engineering isn't Xiaomi's, and neither is the supply chain. 2 brands, 1 production line, different price tag. Number 4 is Gotrax, marketed as America's most affordable scooter and sold at Walmart, Best Buy, and Costco. Gotrax doesn't manufacture. It sources from the same Chinese OEM pool that supplies dozens of white-label sellers on Amazon. Frames, motors, and controllers are pulled from the same catalog, including OEMs like Okai and Titan Unicool. Gotrax's edge isn't engineering, it's shelf space and volume purchasing. The scooter next to it on Amazon at half the price is frequently the same chassis with a different sticker. Number 3 is Razor, the kick scooter of childhood, now selling electric models at $150 to $400. Razor's business in this category is licensing and contract manufacturing. The electric line is built by Chinese partners and shares components with the same OEM catalog everyone else pulls from. You're not buying Razor engineering because Razor doesn't do engineering in this category. You're buying the nostalgia of a name your parents trusted, printed on a scooter Razor didn't build. Number 2 is Hiboy, positioned as the mid-tier value pick at $400 to $700, heavy on Amazon and heavy on ad spend. Hiboy is a brand, not a manufacturer. The scooters are built by the same OEM pool, feeding a dozen other Amazon storefronts under a dozen other names. Search the Hiboy S2 chassis and you'll find it sold under 3 other logos for less. The reviews were farmed. The scooter was rented. The brand rents your trust, then rents it out again to the next storefront. Number 1 is Unagi, the premium direct-to-consumer play. The Model 1 Classic retails at $990 with a magnesium frame and dual motors, marketed as design-forward and engineered by ex-Apple and ex-Tesla talent. What Unagi is not is a manufacturer. The frame, the motors, the folding mechanism, and the deck are sourced from Chinese contract factories that also build for competitors at lower price points. Unagi doesn't own a production line. It owns a brand identity, a subscription rental model, and a marketing budget. Roughly half of what you pay builds the scooter. The other half builds the story you were told about it. The parts are commodity. The premium is the logo. 6 brands, 1 OEM ecosystem. Now the companies that operate differently. The runner-up is EMOVE, sold direct through Voro Motors. EMOVE's positioning is spec per dollar, publishing full technical breakdowns of battery cells, controller amperage, and IP ratings on every model page. The cruiser retails around $1,499 and undercuts flagship offerings from mainstream brands by naming the actual components on the page. What you pay is close to what the parts cost, plus a real direct-to-consumer margin. The brand doesn't hide the supplier. That's the pitch. At number 1 is Dualtron, built by Mini Motors of Korea. Priced without apology, the Thunder and Storm sit at $3,000 to $5,000, and unlike the villain brands, that money buys something structural. Dual motors with published wattage under load, not marketing peak. Battery packs built with 21,700 cells from named suppliers with chemistry disclosed. Hydraulic suspension, a full aluminum unibody. Mini Motors publishes torque figures, tested range, and controller specs on the product page. The numbers you'd have to tear down a Unagi to verify. The company is small, the scooters are heavy, the price is high. There is no licensing rent, no marketing arms race, and no ad tech overhead being paid out of your invoice. You're not buying a story, you're buying the parts. The markup is closer to 2 times than to 10 times. The scooter outlives the warranty. That's what the price tag is buying. Every electric scooter category has 2 economies. One sells you a logo, an app, and a factory you'll never see. The other sells you the scooter. Tell us in the comments which name on this list you are closest to buying, and hit subscribe before you shop the next category blind. The logo on the deck is what you pay for. The factory behind it is what you ride.